So we'll be going to one of the most iconic restaurants in Santa Fe, and we'll be meeting two guys who started off as dishwashers and are now executive chef and owner. Let's go check out Coyote Cafe.
Hola, chef.
What's up, man?
How are you?
Good.
Welcome. This is Chef Eduardo Rodriguez.
Welcome.
I've heard amazing things about this place and a ton of history. And what type of food are you guys doing here?
This is what defined the restaurant, decades ago. It's modern Southwestern cuisine. And in the restaurant and in the Southwest, we use chilies for flavor, not necessarily for heat, but lots of great flavor.
So first one that we're gonna do is we're gonna make the corn cakes.
So we have the yellow cornmeal, AP flour.
Ooh, we're giving out the secrets right now.
And then we have corn too, salt, sugar too, baking powder, buttermilk.
For some tartness.
Exactly, yes. I spent half of my life in Mexico and half of my life here in Santa Fe.
You grew up cooking?
Yeah, I'm from Zacatecas, so my family was huge family, I was living from my mother, my grandma. When I came here to Santa Fe, New Mexico, I was came just for vacations, to visit my brother. I was trying to go to the school to do my architect.
Oh, okay.
But when I see the kitchen, I saw everybody working on the line. I say, no, I think I'm the wrong.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
The only position we have in this restaurant is just washing dishes. You know what? I want it. 3 months I was washing dishes and prepping. 6 months later, I was on the line. I don't make buildings, but I make amazing food.
The shrimp that's been marinated with
Chipotle de morita, more smoky than the rest, and it's sweeter. Chipotle butter sauce too, it's white wine, shallots, fresh thyme, black peppercorns. This recipe almost has 30 years since this place opened.
So this dates back all the way to when Mark Miller was taking, Southwestern cuisine and elevating it.
Yeah, exactly. We have avocado, tomatoes, chipotle butter sauce, micro cilantro.
Ode to the original Mark
chef,
Miller,
Mark Miller. It's still on the menu. In New Mexico, you want to see chile, enchiladas, green or red. But we have different places. I want this Coyote Cafe, a little bit different than the rest of the restaurants. We have a lot of people here in town and they love gamey food. So I decided to bring this amazing quail. We stuffing this with chorizo, cornbread, celery. Yeah, we make it brown for a little bit.
Yeah, straight into the oven?
Straight to the oven. People travel a lot, people tasting different foods, why not? Ancho chili DEMI sauce, 1 piece of quail in the middle too. And then we have this beautiful apple salad. Pinot Noir wine reduction.
And this is it. So next up is the elk.
Yes, sir.
The elk has been marinating in a lot of different things already.
This is Negra Modelo beer, hoisin sauce, fresh rosemary, garlic, and shallots. We marinate this for 6 hours. Cuts the gamey. It's not a lot of fat on the elk, so that's why I roll this in this cold fat.
It's gonna add a lot of flavor to it, keep it moist. Elk is not very common, but it's very common to the people who live in Santa Fe. They go hunting for it, so.
Yeah, so next we have to just bring this potato nest to the fryer. Black garlic mashed potatoes. Sugar snappies, bacon. White truffle DEMI sauce too. We prepare all the veal stock and then reduce for maybe 2 cases, 100 pounds of bones. This is a pava bean puree.
And then one of the few places that is serving elk. I heard there's some crazy onion rings that we gotta taste too.
Red chili onion rings. We use buttermilk too. Flowers, the cumin, red chili, cayenne. We serve just the red chili onion rings here.
They can't get away from the red chili, yeah?
Exactly. Yeah.
I really didn't know much about Santa Fe, but things that I've heard before visiting here, chili, breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
And then this spot, Coyote Cafe, one of the most if not the most important restaurant in Santa Fe.
Back when the restaurant opened in '87, there was a lot of chefs coming up, Jeremiah Tower and Bobby Flay and Mark Miller and that generation of chefs that were trying to define this type of cuisine. Coyote Cafes, when you read through the menu, you know where you're at in the country, in the world, you know what time frame you're living in.
Cornbread and chorizo stuffed quail. First taste of Coyote Cafe.
There you go.
And that ancho chili of the DEMI kind of just envelops your mouth. The cornbread stuffing is, I don't know, I relate it to being like around the holidays, so it's like, it's almost warming to you.
So a short stack of griddled corn cakes.
Freaking delicious. Almost like these fun little vessels to put whatever you want on top of it. It's so cool to see a restaurant that's serving elk.
This was a dish that we had been doing for many years. A perfect example of me asking chef, how can we take something that we've been doing for so long and modernize it? You're taking a staple and something that is well received and respected, but question it and say, can it be done better? Probably our #1 dish.
I've never had elk before. That is, people eat more elk out there. It's delicious. There's no gaminess whatsoever. Nice and juicy, nice and moist. I knew there was red chili in this restaurant, and here it is. Crunchy, fried perfectly. I love that you can still have something that can be so comforting like this. How did you two come along together in this partnership?
Yeah, well, Chef and I have known each other over 10 years. We're both kind of younger cats on the scene, and when the executive chef position opened up, it was really a natural choice for me. Since I've got a handle on the front of it and the business side of it, and Chef has a handle in the kitchen. I've been here 19 years at Coyote Cafe. It started early for me washing dishes, and then I was a busboy when you're 16, 17, and slowly just step by step from busser to food runner to waiter to barback to bartender. Next year I will have spent half my life in this restaurant.
You got roots coming off of your shoes? Prior to here, you were cooking all over town, and Chef Eric brought you here.
Yeah, he was telling me, you're my sous chef for years and years. So forget your honeymoon. Just come with me to Coyote Cafe. That's the reason I came here to Coyote Cafe.
It's amazing to look at the table, and this kind of tells the legacy of Coyote Cafe. Cheers to what you guys are doing there.
That's like stuffing cheese when making chili rellenos.
Yeah.
So you're gonna dip it in the batter, nice and light. You're gonna glide it in.
How did people